Hello, my dark web explorers. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a special one. I'll be sharing my experience with ordering from a legit dark web vendor. But before we dive deep, let me make this very clear. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I do not encourage anyone to visit or interact with the dark web. It's a dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing. Things can go south quickly. You've been warned. All right, with that said, let me take you through what happened. So a few weeks ago, I was chatting with a couple of close friends. These are people who have been exploring the deep and dark web for a while, and they were sharing stories about a vendor they had used multiple times with no issue. Naturally, I was curious. I asked for the vendor's contact, and after some back and forth, they shared the vendor's dark web mail. Yeah, they use encrypted services to stay off the radar. I was a little hesitant at first, but curiosity got the better of me. So I decided to shoot my shot. I composed a simple message, like you can see here on the screen. I said, "Hey, my name is Kevin. Can I get your services?" Now, to be honest, I didn't expect a reply too quickly. But to my surprise, I got a response in just a few hours. The vendor was polite and professional. They introduced themselves and sent me their service list. So here's where it got interesting. As I scrolled through the list, which I won't show in full here for obvious reasons, I saw everything my friends had told me about. Digital goods, software, fake IDs, prepaid cards, even subscription bundles. Everything was laid out with prices and estimated delivery time. I read through the options carefully, did my own research, and asked a lot of questions. And trust me, if you ever find yourself in a situation like this, always ask questions. Be specific. Don't act desperate. So I decided to make a small purchase first. Something low risk, just to test the waters. I chose a physical prepaid card, which they were offering for $110, plus a $20 delivery fee. I asked them how long it would take to arrive at my location. The vendor said 2 to 3 days, track delivery. Still skeptical, I asked again, "Are you sure it won't take longer?" They reassured me that they've shipped to my region before and never had delays. They even offered to send me a partial tracking link once it was dispatched. That helped build a little trust. Once I was comfortable, I asked for their Bitcoin wallet address. They sent it within minutes. I double-checked it, then made the payment from my wallet. As always, I used a clean device on a secure network and never reused my wallets or contact info. Now, here's where things got intense. The waiting game. Those 2 to 3 days felt like forever. I kept checking my inbox. I was nervous. What if I just threw away $130? What if I got scammed? What if the vendor ghosted me after payment? But I kept reminding myself, my friends had ordered from this vendor more than 10 times. All orders fulfilled. Still, I was cautious. I didn't tell anyone outside the trusted group what I was doing. I kept minimal logs. No screenshots of sensitive data. Just the basics for reference. Day 1 passed. Nothing. Day 2, I got an update. They said the package had been dropped at the courier and should arrive the next day. Day 3, I hear a knock at the door. No branding, just a regular envelope. But something about the packaging told me it was what I'd been waiting for. So I took the package, brought it inside, and opened it carefully. And guess what? There it was. The card. It looked legit. Professionally printed. Best preserved. No signs of tampering. It even came with a quick use guide. Again, I won't show too much here. But let's just say, it matched exactly what my friends received in the past. I tried using it, carefully of course. And yes, it worked. I'm not going to share how or where, because that's not the point. The point is, this vendor delivered. So, what now? Well, this is just my first order with them. But, based on the experience, I plan to test them out a couple more times, just to confirm consistency. I'm not the type to jump all in right away. I like to verify, double-check, stay safe. If you're wondering how to contact this vendor, I will leave some information in the video description or bio, but I will not link directly. If you really want to find them, you'll have to dig. And again, I do not recommend you go down this path unless you know what you're doing and accept the risks involved. So yeah, that's the story of how I purchased from a legit dark web vendor and actually received my order. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a part 2. Maybe I'll test out one of their digital services next and document how that goes. Thanks for watching, my explorers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've got more stories coming, and maybe even a few tutorials if enough people are interested.